Right, shalom, shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Waharakah Kadash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and honors to you brothers out there in the highways and the byways teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. And first point is the people that received the gospel in Corinth were Israelites who were scattered in Corinth, right? Mainly Israelites who had been Hellenized, right? Who were speaking Greek, who following Greek culture and Greek customs. All right. These were mainly Hellenized Israelites who were being brought back to the Lord, who were returning to the Lord from idolatry by way of the gospel and Yahushai, as is prophesied. Now, the Apostle Paul, everything the Apostle Paul preached or taught was based upon that which was written aforetime. Right? That's why Paul said, the way which they call heresy, so worship I, in the way of my fathers, believe in all things which are written in the law and the prophets. All right. Now, 2 Corinthians 6 and 16, this was what Paul said unto the Corinthians, yeah, which these Corinthians were Israelites. He says, and what agreement hath the temple of God with idols? For ye are the temple of the living God. As God hath said, I will dwell in them and walk in them. I will be their God and they shall be my people. Now, that statement was only said towards the children of Israel, going back to the promise that the Lord made with Abraham, that he would be a God unto his seed, which I'm going to do a video on that, Lord willing, showing you that that when the Lord was constantly telling Israel that he was going to be their God and they were going to be his people. Right? This statement only applies to Israelites. Paul is actually quoting scriptures from the law and the prophets in this regard. Right? So when the Lord said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their God and they shall be my people, the Lord was making reference to the nation of Israel, the seed of Abraham, in accordance to the promise of Abraham. Okay? You can't get around this. All right? It cannot be applying to anyone else. 2 Corinthians 6 and 17, wherefore come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, I will receive you. Now, who were they coming out from among? The heathen. Now, we can go to, like I said, Isaiah 52, where the scripture is taken from. And again, Isaiah 52 is speaking in regards to the nation of Israel. Isaiah 52 and 8, thy watchmen shall lift up the voice, with the voice together they shall sing. That's that new song, the gospel. For they shall see eye to eye when the Lord shall bring again Zion. Yeah, that's the deliverance, the salvation. Break forth into joy, sing together, ye waste places of Jerusalem, for the Lord hath comforted his people, he hath redeemed Jerusalem. And who is the Redeemer? Yahushai. And who is Jerusalem? The nation of Israel. The Lord hath made bare his holy arm in the eyes of all nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our God. Right? Because the scriptures, the heathen are going to see the nation of Israel being delivered. Depart ye. Who is this said to? Depart ye, go out from thence, touch no unclean thing. Go ye out of the midst of her, be ye clean that bear the vessels of the Lord. Right? This was written in the context of the Israelites. That's why Paul is preaching it to the Israelites that are in Corinth, who were Hellenized. Let's read on real quick. 2 Corinthians 6 and 18, and I will be a father unto you, and ye shall be my sons and daughters, saith the Lord Almighty. Again, all you got to do is go to Isaiah 43, right? And 5, fear not, for I am with thee. I will bring thy seed. Yeah, that's that same seed that the Lord made a promise to Abraham regarding, that he would be a God unto that seed. You don't believe me? Go and read Genesis the 17th chapter, which, Lord will, I'm going to get into it in the next video. I will bring thy seed from the east and gather thee from the west. That's why the gospel has to be preached throughout the world. I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from far, and my daughters from the ends of the earth. You see it there, right? Right there in the scriptures, man. All right, and it's talking about the nation of Israel, right? In fact, have I got time to read the whole thing? It's a lot. You can go and read it for yourself. Yeah, the subject matter, the chosen, the people who the Lord's speaking about here are the Israelites. Just like that's why Paul was quoting all these scriptures in his teachings to the Corinthians, because those scriptures apply to Israelites and only Israelites, because they're the only people that the Lord have made a promise in regards, that have the Lord have made a covenant with, beginning with Abraham, and that covenant cannot be broken. That's why Yahweh Shai came to fulfill that covenant, that blessing. So if that, I'm gonna say shalom.